All right. Hello, 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 and welcome back to the music show. Stephen Shields here from Shields Productions YouTube channel. Hope everyone is going well right now. It's obviously it's been winter at the moment in beautiful Australia, and well, it's an interesting one, isn't it? With what's going on in the music industry now. There's plenty of news to talk about. I'm really enjoying the live stream, the music show, guys. Don't forget to send me your questions in. If even if you missed the live stream, there will be a replay available. It's called the music show. I'm doing season number 1. There's a playlist for you on YouTube, and it's available on Rumble as well if you want to check that out. Please do comment on any of the live streams as well. Feel free to say hi. Your community engagement is very, very important. It helps me to, grow organically as well. And yeah, live streaming this on Twitch as well on my iPhone. So definitely enjoying my journey as a live streamer for you doing the music show. Plus, I live stream the Stephen Shields radio show, and definitely it's worth checking out the podcast and the music show on my YouTube channel. Basically, yeah, lot's been happening, guys. Don't forget to check out Memories of Battle. The latest single's been released. It's on Bandcamp if you'd like to purchase, or it's available for royalty free on Pond 5 if you'd like to get a hold of it to use for royalty free music. You're most certainly welcome to do that, or links will be available, on my YouTube channel or social media. Stay up to date with that if you can. It's worth getting onto royalty-free libraries as a composer. If you're doing stock footage or animation, definitely worth putting adding value to your work and making yourself valuable is what you can do as well. But yeah, so it's Monday right now that I'm live streaming the show, the 25th of July 2022. And basically, when you look at it like this, how we have technology in music, I feel that, back in the old days, they had to, you know, get it right the first take, because if they didn't get it right the first take, like Judas Priest, oh god, it would have been an absolute nightmare. I'm serious, it would have been a nightmare if they would have, bands would have had to, you know, go back over what they've just played, like the Beatles did the same. I mean, it was all done by memory, so if they forgot, well, tough. If you had a little recording device, you'd record it, but then you'd have to scroll back with a cassette tape. There was no sampling back in the 60s. You couldn't. You had to learn, basically, you learnt by using muscle memory in those days as well. So, I mean, technology does definitely have a huge advantage now. Oh, massive advantage than 50, 60 years ago it did. I suppose when, the good thing about technology, it has helped me be able to write music myself. So I have definitely, I'd say, improved a lot, but it still was trial and error. I used to use Sibelius 7.5, I remember. And yeah, that was good. I had never used music notation software before. There was MuseScore. If you can get a hold of MuseScore, that's good. But I use Dorico 3.5 now. I've been using that for how many years? About almost 3 years I've been using that. Apologize for the noise in the background, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, technology does definitely have its uses, and its what can I say? It's definitely, you know, yeah, can make life easier. But the thing about shadow banning, I've been talking quite a fair bit about this shadow banning stuff that's been going on, and it I think shadow banning is just like purely unacceptable, guys. Like, you gotta understand, like, being told with censorship that no, we're not going to accept you is just not cool. It is not cool at all to be shadow banned because it's not right. It's I just think it's quite sad getting shadow banned, and because uh, it's just makes it virtually, I'd say impossible just to get yourself noticed too in the world. That. Yeah, so I wish we need to put an end to shadow banning YouTube, and all the left wing media tech companies need to end shadow banning as much as they can, because it needs to stop, by the way. And if shadow banning doesn't stop, it's just going to get virtually, I'd say, impossible just to get yourself noticed out there, too. So we need to stop shadow banning. We need to find that, for conservatives to be able to get a chance to be heard on these platforms, or go to other platforms like Rumble, if you can, Web Talk as well. But yeah, also too, like, as a composer, film composer, musician, it's fine to take a break. You are entitled to a break when you're going through the down times as well. You're entitled to, a day off. Songwriting can get very hard. It can, yeah, cause burnout at times. It really can cause burnout, and it can be difficult too, especially when you're running out of ideas as well. And then you think, well, how much creativity and time am I putting into my work and all this effort? And then it's like, well, if I need a break to produce the best quality work without having to rush, then there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you just don't quit, because just think, if you quit in your journey, then I guess all that time, effort, energy that you have put in will have all gone down the drain. And that's not yeah. So it's fine to have a break. Don't be afraid to have a break if you want. If you need that time out for 6 months, by all means, go for it. You know, go for it. But don't, you know, find that I need to quit because someone's put me down and someone's told me that I will never get there. If you have the drive for yourself, you definitely will make it, and you will get there. You know, I've had to learn a lot of patience too myself. I've had to, stay disciplined. As us entrepreneurs do, we got to stay disciplined, and we've got to, find out that there is a will, there is a way for us to succeed in life, and it's all about finding your success. It's all about finding your will, and your drive, and what's going to be your journey for yourself. The thing that's I'd say sort of bothering me lately is trends in the music industry. All these trends, which I just don't understand trends. Like, how is it possible with trends? You think that all these trends like shorts, reels, TikToks, dancing on TikTok. I mean, that's just, I don't know. Society's just full of trends, especially like Facebook with their climate change centers and all this. Tech companies just changing their. God, I just get fed up. I really just get fed up with it. Tech companies, basically making it difficult for one another. And I've always wondered, well, why? How is that? How is that possible when technology companies make it hard? Okay, and when I'm always looking for talent. Talent is something that I am looking for all the time. Is talent. But so that's the society we are living in now. Is it's called trends, the trend society, all the latest trends on social media and TikTok and blah 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 blah. I mean, that's the thing about TikTok. I don't know how TikTok gets away with a lot of things because you think, well, okay, social media can use my music for 30 seconds and they get what, 0.1 of a cent, which is just ridiculous for a royalty payer. That's just not fair. That is not fair at all. But that's why I encourage, a lot of musicians out there to go the royalty free library like Pond 5, Motion Elements. If you can try Audio Jungle, which is Envato Elements, go for it. I tried uploading to Envato Elements, but 5 times they just kept on rejecting me constantly, and it just gets really annoying. It's really frustrating too, and maybe Envato Elements wasn't the right wasn't the right library for me, and that's fine. I've had a lot of rejection. It's something that you just got to build a thick skin to in rejection. You've just got to, you know, find that it's all about just that hustle and that drive and that motivation to hang in there for the long term. Uh, is one thing that you got to do is just hang in there, and that's what rejection is. You're going to get a lot of rejection in this industry as well. But definitely, yeah, get onto the royalty free libraries as much as you can. I highly recommend that. And to find your style, that's the most important. Finding your style of music. Thing is, too, cancel culture needs to stop because the way I see cancel culture is, I mean, that's someone's job and that's someone's career on the line too with cancel culture. You know, and I've always wondered, well, with cancel culture, how is that gonna change the industry in the future? I mean, it's just it's quite sad actually with cancel culture and what it's done. But hey, we've got to, find ways to overcome cancel culture with all these problems as well. And it goes for advertising too in music. Is paid advertising the best thing to do? Is paid promotion on Spotify worth it? Or is it better to just build a community organically? I think it's better to build a community organically because you're better off saving that money in your pocket, not spending it on advertising. You know that. Definitely not spending it on advertising. It's too expensive, costs too much money. You're better off that money in your pocket as well. You know. Thing too as well is mental health has been a struggle for me. I'm sure it's a struggle for a lot of creative entrepreneurs out there because, I mean, I'd say these last 2 years have been very hard on mental health. We've had a mental health crisis in this country. Actually, all over the world's been mental health because you think when you watch live music or you go out clubbing to a bar or club, that's so cool to do that. But uh, I don't know, this pandemic, this coronavirus just keeps on, fucking around with people, especially the mental health side. And Dr. Phil was absolutely right. It was going to damage mental health more than the virus was going to damage you. Yes, the virus is dangerous, but your mental health is important. These lockdowns aren't healthy, and I hope to God we don't have any lockdowns in the future. I mean, I was reading an article in the Sydney Morning Herald today. I think it was yesterday in the editorial, and saying that it's another form of plague. Uh, you know, the vaccines coming out are trying to, stop this Omicron variant, yet people are still getting it. Like I said, I've had a fourth booster shot, so I don't know if in the future they will develop a vaccine that will wipe out COVID-19 like it was history. But yeah, this is just another flu, and the show must go on, I guess. It's definitely affected a lot of businesses too. Have I've noticed too. There's businesses that have had to close their doors forever, shut. You know, but that's where mental health is very important in music for me. Lately, I've been listening to like Tibetan bowls, sound bowls for myself. Tibetan bowl meditation on the insight timer. Doing my meditation like that. That's what's been very helpful. That's what I've enjoyed the most is Tibetan bowls. Sound healing is very good for the brain, mind, body, and soul. It is very good for the mind, body, and soul. Sound healing with Tibetan bowls. And that's what I like. I like sound healing. It's really good to hear and listen to. Sound healing. Definitely, if you can meditate with Tibetan bowls or flute music or nature, you got to do that. You just got to clear your head clear all the garbage out of your head. You know, definitely got to clear all the garbage out of your head, especially in this day and age, man, because I just feel enough's enough. You know that enough's enough. The world suffered too much crap as it is, and it's just time to stop. Really, it is just time to stop. Just move on. It's like when I was studying my bachelor's degree, there was mental health and depression I struggled with too. But sometimes you just need a break, I guess. You know that anything at a high academic level is going to be hard. You know that, and it's all about finding your spiritual pathway in music and spiritual pathway to success in life as well. Thing that I did, I wrote an article last week. I published it on Medium about musician, musician learning up. It's like you can learn to play the guitar, piano, sing on the iPhone or Android. The problems I have with these apps like Musician, it's a bastardized version to learn an instrument. It's not going to teach you how to count properly. It's not going to teach you how to phrase. It's not going to teach you how to read harmony. My strong opinion is even contemporary guitarists should be reading music notation, even be able to play a Bach piece instead of relying on the tablature all the time. I mean, most rock musicians, jazz fusion musicians would understand music theory, but at least learn to sight read as much as you can. You know that, and I don't recommend these apps. I think they're just it's all a marketing strategy with technology. It's not going to make you a better player at all. You're just going to be relying like tablature books too. I used to rely too much on guitar tablature books, and that did more harm because it was like, well, you're relying on someone else's transcription. You either learn it from the actual recording yourself, or but now we've got things like guitar tabs online, but you still got to learn how to count and play in time, and make the metronome your best friend. I enjoyed the metronome. Well, listening to music lately, I've been listening to iHeartRadio. I mean, I don't know. Lately, I'm not too keen on streaming music on Apple Music or Spotify or Tidal. I don't know. I just find that they just use it's too much of a marketing strategy, and then they just want to get you hooked in. Really, they don't care. They only care about the money that they make. And I remember my teachers were not keen about Spotify or publishing to them. Look, I've got my music there, but literally it costs me money just to upload and distribute it out there forever. You know that. So I don't know what the music streaming world's going to be in, but you think, oh yeah, you're paying what, $12 a month. It's only going to Spotify. Really, it's a publicly traded company. We do know that. There's YouTube music now. I mean, they're all copying each other. They're trying to get all the same marketing strategy out there. But at the end of the day, it's just all business. It's all just become about business and who can make the biggest dollar at the end of this. And, you know, so I don't know. It's quite sad. It's 50 years ago, the royalty payout was much better than it is now. Now it's shit. And it's like, you won't make a living. That's why I encourage people to go to the royalty free libraries and sell music that way, not, you know, relying on your once a year royalty check of $200. Man, that's crap money. No wonder why musicians are pissed off with the streaming services. As I said, how I stay creative. Look, I have to take days off. I like to go hiking. I need to get outside and just get away from the office at times. And sometimes, yeah, every now and again, I'll have to have 2 weeks off. A 2 week break, when you're working hard and you're pumping out content, and I mean, I love what I do, of course. I wouldn't do this if I didn't want to do it. But there's no shame in taking a break, even at the end of the year for a month. During the lockdown, I think I was uploading at least 10 videos. I was pushing 5, 6, even 10 a week because that's all that was there for me to do. But it's important to have a life as a content creator. It's important to have balance and stay motivated because you don't want to burn out because of mental health problems. Especially for me, I I've had to take breaks from social media because it can get too much for me. But yeah, it's important to look after your mind, body, and soul. You got to do that. You really got to do that. You got to look after your mind, body, and soul because the entrepreneur game, it can either make you or break you. And it can happen. It can either make you or break you as well. It's all about getting out of your comfort zone and overcoming fear, the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, even the fear of success. It's all about working your craft and building up your miles and building your brand strategy and building who you are as well. I know this is a tough game, but hey, I'm with you. We all start at the bottom and then we got to work our way up to the top. Nothing happens like that. I wish it did, but if it did, it would be, then everyone would be doing the entrepreneurship. Thing too about the NFT world, I think, is I tried the NFTs in music, but the problem was it didn't work out for me. I like the idea that you can make, I'd say money out of Bitcoin. I could be saying it wrong. Selling a JPEG, which is nothing wrong with that. You can do that on Pond 5 as well. I've got some JPEGs up there for royalty free use, stock footage with NFTs, but I just don't understand why people just want to complicate shit all the time. I should just explain it simple and easy. There is a lot of scammers out there with NFTs in the Bitcoin world. But I think we just have to have an open mind. and not rush into anything before we make that transition or we make that deal for ourselves, because that's, let's face it, decisions are decisions when you're an entrepreneur, and you don't have any guidance or mentorship. But yeah, it's just all about doing the research, I think, as well. Uh, anyway, Jennifer Lopez had a 53rd. She had her birthday, 53rd birthday. She had a nude picture on Instagram. I was checking out some news about Jennifer Lopez and posing nude. Ah, you know, celebrities, the celebrity lifestyle. Guys, this is a great show today on the music show. Memories of Battle is available as well, so please like it, share it on your social media, comment in the comments on what you thought. Also, to send me any questions. Feel free to join one of the music show community page as well. The the comments as well are very important. Even any feedback you have, you're most welcome to write any feedback to me. I love it if you send me questions for Q&A. I will happily answer it. And please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on notifications as well so you don't miss a new video every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. The music show live stream, there will be a replay if you've missed it. It's available on Rumble as well. And, guys, follow me on Web Talk. I highly encourage you to use Web Talk as well. Purchase the single on Bandcamp, or you can buy it for royalty-free use off Pond 5. And, stay in there, hang in there, keep creating your best work, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.